The Muslim Brotherhood, you've heard about it in the news with regards to the elections in Egypt. Who are they, and is that organization a threat to America and to the Middle East and the world as well? I'm Matt Staver, founder and chairman of Liberty Counsel. Our special guest is Kamal Saleem. He has written the book called The Blood of Lambs. He was part of a terrorist organization, part of training within Islam and jihad, both in actually the more violent versions that you've heard about, but also the cultural jihad as well, recruiting here in America. I want to talk to Kamal about the Muslim Brotherhood. You've heard of him talking about this on our program, but we also hear about it in the Middle East, particularly in Egypt. What is, Kamal, the Muslim Brotherhood, and what is your take on what's happening in the Middle East, and particularly with regards to Egypt?
The Muslim Brotherhood was established in 1928, 4 years after the fall of the Ottoman Empire, which is the empire, Islamist empire that lived by the sword. And their sole desires and what they want to do, their sole focus is on establishing Sharia law all over the world by establishing what's so-called Ummah. Ummah meaning one world order under Allah. And therefore, by establishing Sharia law will become the constitution that's infiltrated every other constitution of the world, and in turn, it will replace the original constitution and become Islamist government overnight, little by little, shifting every culture from within. This is what's happening in Europe. The heart of the Muslim Brotherhood, their slogan is Allah is our highest goal. Muhammad is our the way we live according to the Quran is our Sharia law, and our highest goal is to die for the sake of Allah. This is their slogan, and that's what they live by. And so that's what we're dealing with today. And what we see in what you said earlier about the Arab Spring, I think we're saying this the wrong way. We should talk about the Islamist winter. And what we're dealing here, as we're saying the Islamist winter, is what we're seeing today is the infiltration and the changing of the Islamic government, the Arab government from moderate Arab government to Islamist government. For example, we saw what happened in Egypt. In Egypt, when Hosni Mubarak was friend of the United States of America and he was making peace treaty with Israel in Camp David. So the Islamists are the same people, the Muslim Brotherhood, who killed Anwar al-Sadat, the president of Egypt. They assassinated him during, the march of the state liberty. And so what happened is these people today they took over Egypt, and they are taking over everything by the help of our government. Our government helped them and brought down Anwar, the leader of Egypt, and now they put them in place. And just recently, our president gave them $1.5 billion, investing in their cause in Egypt. And these people are calling for the destruction of the United States of America. They're sworn to destroy any other Western civilization, and it's the same thing that's happening in Syria, the same thing that's happened in Morocco, the same thing that's happened in Yemen, and we're going to see it in majority, of the Muslim world, including what happened in Libya just recently. These are the Muslim Brotherhood governing, and they will. Once this is, in a few years, they will declare one Islamic nation, just like the United States of America. And the soul of this is to suffocate the world from its natural resources until everyone come to surrender to Islam, a different way than using the sword.
Benjamin Netanyahu, when the so-called Arab Spring began, he was not one of those people who praised it as a great example of democracy. Of course, our President Barack Obama did, and others did, thought it was a great example of democracy spreading in the Middle East, and it's a great symbol of freedom. The fact of the matter is, though, that the Muslim Brotherhood is the most organized grassroots organization there. So when you have these kinds of uprisings, these revolutions here in the Middle East, what ultimately happens is they're the most organized, and they ultimately begin to take control. And I think that's what you're seeing and what you will see within these Middle East countries that have gone through revolutions. And you begin to see, as you already have seen in Egypt, this very anti-Israel, anti-American rhetoric that's coming out of those systems.
That's exactly right. Israel is, unfortunately, they're surrounded by by millions and millions of Islamists, which is what they want to destroy Israel. And Benjamin bin Netanyahu is very aware of this, what's taking place. It's an agenda it's embraced by our own government, because our government is not a Christian government, as they say. It is Islamist sympathizer government, specifically to it's advancing Islamization all over the world. Even given Hamas just recently $23.5 million, for immigration to the United States of America.
In this particular administration under Barack Obama, I know from two sources that have and are involved in the intelligence area that there is an affirmative action program that's taking place, hiring people who, even though they're not competent or qualified, particularly in the technology and some of the other national security, Muslims. And so this administration is actually bringing in intentionally in Muslims, some of whom are just simply unqualified, putting them in various places. People I know within some of these security areas are saying, I don't trust the person that works now in the cubicle next to me. And this is within our highest national intelligence and security places in Washington, D.C.
Well, let's examine even in the White House, Rashid Hassan. Rashid Hassan is the assistant deputy to the president, and he is a sworn Muslim Brotherhood. He's a sworn Islamist to destroy this nation, and today he's the assistant to our president. He's the one who writes all the terminology for him when he speaks on Islam and Arabs, and he's the one who's leading the issue on that's taking place today in our with Hillary Clinton department, State Department, and that is the Islamists are meeting together. 57 Islamic nations called OIC, Organization Islamic Council, to establish in the United States of America the UN Resolution 1618. The UN Resolution 1618 is the hate crime bill, which will prohibit the Christian and the Jews to live in the freedom that they have, and anyone who would speak on the issue of Islam or jihad, you can be thrown in jail and fined heavily. And then when you look at Janet Pilatano, when you look at Arif Hakim, and all those people that they're working with her, they're her right arm and her left arm, leadership, they're Islamists sworn to destroy this country. And both of them were designated by a president. And so therefore, when you looked at this and then you see just how they bring in Muslim students, from all over East Europe and whatsoever, and they're teaching them here and putting them in military academies to study and be part of our civilization right away and give them ranks. The infiltration and dismantling of our civilization coming from the highest rank of this country, yes, from our leadership, from our president.
Absolutely.
And so therefore,
it's absolutely shocking, and we're running out of time here, but we want to pick up with tomorrow. What are some of the solutions that we can do as individuals who are concerned about our future of the country and the freedom, some of the threats that we are facing today? Our guest has been Kamal Saleem. He is the author of The Blood of Lambs, a former terrorist memoir of death and redemption. You can order the book by going to Liberty Counsel's website, lc.org. That's lc.org. Ask for The Blood of Lambs or call 1-800-671-1776. You can go to Kamal's website as well, koomministries.com, Koome ministries.com, or again, our website, lc.org. Ask for The Blood of Lambs. You can also sign up for the Liberty Alert right there on the website. Go to lc.org today.